Hello everybody, welcome back to another Immortal Jellyfish review. Today we will be reviewing Dealership Simulator by DevProm Incorporated. This is an alpha tycoon, or simulator. It's a simulator, but you save up money and buy cars like a tycoon, they build your income. It feels like a tycoon, but it's a simulator. Dealership Simulator. Anyways, if you just want to go play and hop in and get to it, but if you would like to hear my opinions and how I feel about it, and maybe give you a little tips on what you should and shouldn't do in the game, go ahead and stick around for the rest of the video. With that said, let's get into it. We're going to start off with cons first off. The first con is I think the premium vehicles, they don't feel premium enough. This one down here, I think it's like 600 Robux. I'll double check that for you. Yeah, this one, Koenigsegg 600 Robux. And it's 132 miles per hour. It's kind of just mediocre. Like, this is the starting lineup, and then you come around wrap like this. So it's basically the fifth beginning car in the game. You get past that and you come over here and you start getting these, and these are better than that car. So these are better than it. And then so you get into these, and then you can buy the Tesla Roadster, which is another premium car. And I went ahead and bought all of them just so I could review them and tell you guys whether you should save your Robux or not. And it's just kind of a mid-grade car itself too, for 750 Robux, I believe. Yep, 750. So those two premium cars are quite a bit of Robux, and they don't really feel great. If you want to fill your collection like I did and make it look nice, or help the devs out by tossing them a little extra money, so that way they'll hopefully stay motivated and continue to update this alpha game into a better tycoon or whatnot, then go ahead and join me on that. But if you're looking for like a high-end performance in-game car, that's not what you're going to get from those. Then you move up into these cars, and the Porsche right now is the in-game for playing for free car. And then the Lambo, that's the last purchasable car for 900 Robux. That would be like the only one I would say that you get that premium feel for. I think it does like 100, and we're going to go check. I think it's like 183 miles per hour top speed. 182. I'm one off. All right. And then the Porsche over here is 192. 192. So the Porsche is the highest top speed car in the game. I feel like certain cars take off a little faster, some don't. So there's a little weird mix there. There's no painting in your cars, but they said they're going to add that in the future in the Discord. So when that gets added, that'd be nice. So anyways, let's just get into a little gameplay here. Cons though, the premium cars don't really feel worth your Robux. VIP will give you this tag. You can choose to have a colorful building. I kind of feel like it's worth it. It's only 145 Robux. And then you don't have a plain white building like everybody else. You get a VIP tag that you have. It's basically really flashy. You get to be real flashy for 145 Robux, which feels good. Feels good to be flashy, you know? People are like, oh, how'd you get the blue building, you know? Feels good sometimes. Make people ask questions. Anyways, let's take out this Porsche so I could show you one of my other biggest annoyances with the game right now. So there's this loop-de-loop up over here, and even in the fastest car in the game, I cannot complete it. And believe me, I've tried. It's 7 in the morning right now, and I have still yet to get this done on any car because I stayed up all night so I could beat this tycoon for you guys so I could give it a proper review. So normally you just come straight at it. That will never work. Coming straight at this ramp will never give you enough speed. So the best method I've come up to get in the farthest ramp is you come down this way, and you're going to loop back around like this. This is probably not the best run. I've had better ones, but... And that's about the best you're going to see. You may get a few little bit better runs like I did earlier today. One was in the Hellcat. But it's just annoying. Like, why is this here if none of the cars in the game can do it? That's another thing that goes back to the premium Robux cars. I paid pretty much $10 for the Lambo, and that thing can't do that loop. And that in itself just feels bad. With that said, if you do want to support the alpha server like I did or whatnot, you can always throw some Robux in it. I don't mind helping alpha games out, not servers, to hopefully continue and see what they become later on down the road. With it being an alpha, there's a potential for a lot of future content. So this would be our list of pros, I guess. We're going into the pros now of the game. It's alpha. There's a lot of future content that can come, like coloring cars. I know right now they're voting on whether they want to add R34 and R35. And that vote's going on in the Discord. So if you're active in their Discord, you have a choice on what car is going to get released first. They're not releasing X cars. They already have cars in mind. So I'm guessing the voting thing is just to see which cars they decide to add first to the game as an update. With that said, the next pro would be, I really do like the car models. I feel like they're doing a really good job compared to most other car simulators. The cars look good. They look really good. And they'll look even better once you get to paint your own cars. I'm sure of that. Because, like, me, this Corvette is a terrible color. So, once you get into that, it would be a lot better once you get to change those up. Other pros about this, I would say, I like all the interior design. I feel like with all the little trees and desks and stuff, and this whole backyard area, you know, it's not necessary, but it makes your place look nice. It makes you feel like it was worth the time and money you invested in this place. Trying to think what else there is. Little light on the sleep here, so you guys, I'm trying. I think it's like 5 or 6 people can be in a lobby. I think it's 6. There's these 4 here, and then there's 2 dealerships back there. So with 6 people, it's a decent size for amount of people that can be in here for a car tycoon. There's a racetrack. It's pretty decent. Only one, in my opinion, one devastating corner that really makes you have to slow down. There's no actual races or anything that pays money yet, but they're planning to add that. Like I said, alpha, lots of future content possibilities. But on that note, did I enjoy the overall gameplay of it? Yeah, it was pretty fun. I really strive to want to do that loop. If you can get the loop, all the power to you, because I cannot get a car to do that loop. Maybe I'm just bad. Maybe it's not possible. Who knows? I guess you'll have to try. But should you play it? I mean, if you're looking for a tycoon game, you like car games, car simulators, kind of things like that, it's worth playing. I think it's worth sinking your time into, you know. It's definitely really well built so far. The map is nice, so you can always just get the Civic and explore the map, at least minimally. The map's pretty decent. It's got a lot more turns and different stuff to drive around on than compared to most tycoons I've played that just feel like a long circle path in a little city and then a racetrack. So I think the map's a little bit better than most tycoons, but I'm not going to keep you guys here any longer. This is Dealership Simulator by DevProm Incorporated, and overall I thought it was decent. Probably wouldn't waste my Robux. And on that note, I will catch you guys all in the next review. Peace out. Take care, Jelly Bellies.